Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. If you're over 16, please ignore this brief disclaimer and continue on. However, due to my diction, the nature of the content that I sometimes cover, and COPPA regulations, this is where I'll have to ask us to part if you haven't reached this age benchmark just yet. That being said, let's get right into it. What's up, Twitchlets? My name's Mr. Twitchy and welcome back to another Black Clover reaction video. Today I'll be covering chapter 240. Last chapter that I read was 239, but Tabata took a break week last week, so I'm back again. Briefly, before I start, I just wanted to personally admit that I didn't give Tabata the fair shake in terms of the drop of the Moonlight Yggdrasil saving of half of the Golden Dawn. In hindsight, I think that it'll be less of an ass pull in the future. He can redeem himself, in my opinion, in the next 5 to 10 chapters, but we definitely need some Vanjant's viewpoint of how that happened, whether it was years ago that he planted that Yggdrasil seed, if he did it just before he lost to Xenon, who's to say. But with that being said, let's quickly recap 239 before getting into chapter 240. Just as Belle's wings are starting to dissipate, Yggdrasil starts to sprout out from underneath the Golden Dawn and catches all of the Golden Dawn members in its clutches and revives them via healing magic. However, it only saved the Magic Knights who were still alive, albeit on the brink of death, and not the people that were killed. So Sheeran and Hamon both died, along with half of the Golden Dawn members, as Yuno looks at the massacre in front of him. And as he screams out in frustration for the loss of his comrades that he's come to love over these past few years, the scene flashes over to the female Dark Triad member as she stares over the Heart Kingdom. Uh-oh. Finally, the last 2 pages of the chapter, you have the leader of the Dark Triad, the Dark King, standing in front of a crystal of some sort. Now, last video I speculated that this is Magecula, and Magecula is looking for Dark Stage tier magicians to feed to it so that it can now manifest in the real world, just as Asta's demon was trying to do to him back in the Witch's Forest arc. And with that being said, an eerie drop of Yami's name as the leader of the Dark Triad, thinking, next, I look forward to meeting you, Yami. That's enough of a recap, so let's get right into chapter 240. Now, until I look at the first page, I think I only received one spoiler for this chapter, that being the title of it, which didn't really give much away. It was called Demons. If that's not the title, then I didn't receive any spoilers. So let's get into it. Charmy looks like a pumpkin here. Yum! Heart Kingdom food is delish. So cute. You're adorable, Charmy, since Princess Lola Pachica. Oh, okay, so I did not get spoiled on the title. Chapter 240, The Great War Breaks Out. Oh no. Our problem child likes the other problem child. Oh goodness. Stop spoiling Charmy, that's enough. It's okay, she's cute no matter what. A nice smile by the deadpan advisor. I'm blanking on his name currently. Love his character design though, looks very clean. Oh no. Okay, so this is probably them breaking through the mist barrier that she has around the kingdom. And she's pulling up multiple panels for her video water screenshot, so I think they're coming in from multiple different angles. Yep, 6 of them. They're all over the country. That water magic looks so awesome. They all got through the Mana Zone barrier easily. They all have the Devil's Power, and they're all stage 0. Oh, she looks shook. I love whenever manga and anime do sweat beads like the size of eyeballs. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. I would say as big as their pupils, but it's still insane. Wow, we're getting a demon shot of the female Dark Triad already. Well, kind of, but Vanica. Okay, I forgot her name. She's possessed by the devil Magecula. Wonder if Xenon and also the leader of the Dark Triad are also possessed by Magecula. I want to say that's the case, but there could be multiple demons under Magecula. Who's to say at this point? Okay, Noelle hearing the name Magecula. She is pissed, rightfully so, because Magecula killed her mother. Aw, you bitches, you... flashed away. Near the Spade Kingdom border. Okay, so Finral and Asta are back. Looks like they just transported through his spatial magic barrier. We brought you snacks. Gauche saying, forget those snacks. This place doesn't have enough Marie. Oh, you siscon, you. I can't help you with that one. Yeah, that is true. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So Finral's saying, oh, right, the captain's conference should be ending soon. I have to go pick up Yami. So that's the reason why I'm assuming that the other captains didn't show up to help out the Golden Dawn when their base was being ransacked. It makes sense if they're in some other part of the Clover Kingdom and they don't have Finral to transport them all immediately to go fight against Xeno. But that also opens up the possibility that some of my other favorites as the Magic Knight captains are going to get bodied as collateral damage for when Yami gets kidnapped. From the Heart Kingdom over to the Spade Kingdom border to the Clover Kingdom. You're having a really dizzy bay, Mr. Finral. Asta, your enthusiasm makes me feel great. Okay, so he's got to segment the journey a couple times because that would take too much mana. But at least he can do it. Okay, so I'm liking the exposition here, telling us where all the Black Bull members are at. Gordon's still doing his curse magic studies. Henry's taking a nap, my boy. Henry's probably low on mana just because everyone's not in the Black Bull's base anymore at one time. Oh no, who is this floating outside? It can't be the female. It has to be King Dark Triad. Huh, Magma's been training with Zora? I like it. Magna really needs to get up his game because he's been so underutilized in terms of power scaling in comparison to the rest of the Black Bulls thus far. The thug face duo. Oh no, Henry, you should not look like that. Okay, so this is page 7. Gauche is looking out the window. I'm about to click onto the next page. What the... Okay, 8 and 9 look like a double spread, so I'm gonna switch over. It looks like Yami Skehiro's away. I guess I'll play with you while I wait for him to show up. Come on, Rouge. Okay, so going back to the single page spread. I love Tabata's Black Bull hideout boar, the Raging Black Bull. The artwork on it is incredible. Mana Rocket Punch plus large reflect refrain. It's gonna do nothing. Come on, we know this. Insolence. Okay, so his eye's starting to glow. Gravity magic, presence of the Demon King. That is insane. The gravity is so strong, it's bending the light straight down at acute angles, obtuse angles. Yeah, I went to middle school. Whoo! And I think it took down the whole base too. Damn. Or was that just the arm that they... Yeah, that was the arm that they shot off that he just slammed down. Jesus Christ. I wonder if Asta was in that arm. If he was, that arm just got crushed. Oh my god, another double spread. Goodness. What a monster spell. It snapped all the surrounding trees in half. If it hadn't been for Rouge, it would have snapped us in half too. Hehe. I see you've got someone who can manipulate natural laws. To think you'd have a 0 stage tier besides Yami. I like it. I like this too. Oh, sweat moving up as always. Woo! Asta's the Black Silver Surfer. Let's go. Man, you're gonna fight me. And that's the end of the chapter. Damn, that went so quickly. I loved it, but it went really quickly. Okay, so this chapter confirmed that Vanessa, as I thought she was, is a 0 stage tier. Being able to control destiny or the natural laws surrounding your comrades is insane. If she wasn't a 0 stage tier, I don't know what is. It also did mention the Captain's Conference, so perhaps when Finral gets back, if they're just about to lose in terms of Henry, Gauche, Vanessa, and Asta, that's when Yami, Captain Fuego, and Nozel will all show up. Those are 3 of my favorite captains from the bunch. Not a really big fan of the other ones, although I will say that Charlotte's pretty good as well. She just hasn't gotten enough screen time lately. And I will say that her shipping with Yami is adorable. So the chapter didn't quite go how I thought it was gonna go. It was kind of the tale of 2 halves, so to speak. First half, you had Vanica showing up at the Heart Kingdom's doorstep. The second half, you actually got, what is his name? Hold on, 1 second. Dante. Okay, I need to remember that name. Vanica, Zeno, Dante. Vanica, Zeno, Dante. Vanica, Zeno, Dante. Dante. Okay, sorry. I just needed to commit that to memory because we've only seen them a few times since this time skip happened, so I've been focusing on all the other characters and remembering all their names. But yeah, sorry. Tale of two halves of the chapter. The first half being Vanica showing up, the second half being Dante showing up in different locations. Just so happened that Asta showed up where Dante showed up, and if it's any indication what happened with Yuno against Zeno, Asta might get washed as well. But that does open up the possibility for us to get some more exposition on Asta's demon power, simply because Dante's saying, "I'll play with you." So he might be enjoying a quick little chat with them as he tries to kill Asta and the rest of them. All right, but excellent chapter. I really like this one. It was much better than the last chapter in my opinion. And like I said, I'll give Tabata 5 to 10 chapters for him to work through all that plot progression. I'll call it that for now. I didn't give him a fair shake, so we'll see what happens in the next chapter. My name's Mr. Twitchy. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.